Well, after Prime Minister Narendra Modi sent out a message to those who indulge in unrelenting and unnecessary politics over our forces, including the Agnipath scheme, there still seems to be no end to the politics over the issue. Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, meanwhile, have given quota to Agniveers in the state police and other armed forces of the state. Even the ITBP has claimed that it is ready to induct Agniveers in the scheme. The announcement came on the 25th anniversary of India's victory over Pakistan in the Kargil war. After the announcement of the quota for Agniveers, the BJP has gone on the offensive and has trained its guns at the opposition and claimed that it should not politicize issues related to national security and our armed forces. BJP also claimed that Rahul Gandhi was confused and was trying to confuse the youth and to mislead the youth, especially when it comes to breaking down their morale.
मेरे लिए दल नहीं, देश सर्वोपरि है। और साथियों, मैं आज गर्व से कहना चाहता हूं, सेनाओं द्वारा लिए गए इस फैसले का हमने सम्मान किया है। और जैसा मैंने पहले कहा, हम राजनीति के लिए नहीं, राष्ट्र नीति के लिए काम करते हैं। हमारे लिए राष्ट्र की सुरक्षा सर्वोपरि है। कुछ लोगों की समझ को क्या हुआ है, ऐसा भ्रम फैला रहे हैं कि सरकार पेंशन के पैसे बचाने के लिए ये योजना लेकर आई है। आज मोदी के शासनकाल में जो भर्ती होगा, क्या आज ही उसको पेंशन देना है क्या? उसको पेंशन देने की नौबत 30 साल के बाद आएगी और तब तो मोदी 105 साल का हुआ होगा।
कि हम देश के साथ, फौज के साथ, किसी के साथ राजनीति नहीं करते। देश सिर्फ हमारे सामने। दुनिया के सारे रिपोर्ट ने और भारत के सारे रिपोर्ट ने कहा कि भारत की फौज और जवाब होनी चाहिए, यंग फौज, और अग्निवीर उसी लक्ष्य को पूरी करने का।
Well, the opposition, however, stuck out its guns with the India bloc demanding scrapping of the scheme altogether, with the opposition claiming this was an attempt to mislead the nation and calling the scheme as a threat to national integrity, saying that if the opposition, if it ever forms government at the centre, within 24 hours, the Agnipath scheme will be scrapped.
Now, when you create a situation where soldiers can be trained for 6 months and then serve for 3 or 4 years, what you're doing but diluting the quality of training and professional opportunities available to the Indian Army. I believe it's deeply damaging. The only rationale for it is indeed to save money on the pension.
अग्निवीर व्यवस्था को समाजवादी पार्टी कभी स्वीकार नहीं कर सकती और जब कभी मैं नौजवानों से मिलता हूं, खासकर जो तैयारी कर रहे हैं नौजवान, उनसे मैं मिलता हूं और आम लोगों में ये बात है कि ये अग्निवीर व्यवस्था खराब है, हमारे देश की सुरक्षा से समझौता है और बजट की वजह से ये समझौता नहीं हो सकता।
इस पे बहुत बार कहा जा चुका है, ये बहुत ही खतरनाक योजना है। ये योजना जो है कुछ हद तक कुछ लोगों को लॉलीपॉप देने वाली योजना है। बहुत बढ़िया होगा या तो राहुल गांधी जिन्होंने भारत न्याय जोड़ो यात्रा या संपूर्ण क्रांति यात्रा जिन्होंने किया है, उनको आप सामने लेकर आए, उनके लोगों को सामने लेकर आए। इस पर उन्होंने बहुत बार बातें की हैं और उनकी बातों में बहुत दम है, बहुत सच्चाई है।
Sabyasachi is with us. Sabyasachi, good morning. How do we understand as far as the opposition stand is concerned? Because they still continue to remain fixed on their stand, saying that if they ever form government at the centre, the Agnipath scheme will be scrapped in 24 hours.
Well, absolutely. The opposition is maintaining the fact that if they come into power, they would scrap the Agnipath scheme as it is not in the interest of the army. The opposition has said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been putting out a blatant lie regarding the Agniveer scheme, that it has been recommended by the army. Now, in fact, the opposition has quoted former Army Chief M.M. Naravane, stating that, in fact, the army was taken aback, was taken into surprise when the Agniveer scheme was put out by the centre government. Now we had seen that time and again the opposition parties has been reiterating that when they come into power, they would take back the Agniveer scheme because they feel that the Agniveer scheme is not in the interest of the army as well as the people who are joining army. It compromises them as well. See, on the other hand, the government as well has given a counter stating that in different states quota has been given for the Agniveers as well as several schemes. Now the opposition say that as far as the Agniveer scheme is concerned, there is no pension for them, there is no guarantee for them, there is no support from the central government. So under these measures, Agniveer schemes should be completely scrapped when the opposition comes into power.
All right, Sabyasachi, please to stay on with us with the war of words that continues. Let's get you exactly what the scheme is all about and the benefits that it has for the youth when they join the Indian Armed Forces. Times Now Senior Executive Editor Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan had a word with the former Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadoria over this issue. Listen in.
I'd like to ask you that today in his speech, the Prime Minister has once again reaffirmed support for the Agnipath initiative, and this is amidst serious criticism coming in from opposition about the initiative. Moreover, the Congress has even called for its scrapping. Now, you have defended the Agnipath initiative, but have also said in the same breath that one could consider some changes. How would you want to see the initiative changed?
Well, the initiative is it's a major reform. You know, we have discussed this issue of making the average age younger, series of committees, and you know the entire history. When a major step like this is taken, and after a very considered decision, after having a lot of discussion over a period of 2 years, the three services know what they are doing, and it is once a scheme like this is implemented, which is major in its overall content and in its intent, it is best to see that it is allowed to work, and thereafter we see how it can be improved. But in its basic content and intent, it is a very, very major reform, and it will change the way we do our HR and do our induction in the future, and make our services future ready. So most of the opposition to this scheme, I find, is mostly political in nature, and the army issues are being dragged into the political field for political purposes, and that is what needs to be avoided.
When you say that the criticism is largely political in nature, the fact is that it's not just the opposition politicians, but we're also seeing allies such as the JDU come out and criticize it.
Okay, let me explain that. As far as allies are concerned, once they get to know about the scheme, they have not said withdraw it. They said review it. I'm sure as a process, once they are part of the team, they would be given extended presentations, entire details, and thereafter what their points would be discussed in-house, and necessary action will be taken. No scheme is implemented that is not reviewed. The government has said so, the Ministry of Defence has said so, that in its due course, whatever improvements are required would be done. So as far as allies are concerned, it should be seen in that